Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Good clearance and very necessary. Pogba. Tings it out wide. And a header! And he's there to hoof it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty.
Is it in? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Now it's Lukaku. He shapes the shoots. He's scored! There is the breakthrough. Lukaku versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It'll be a throw. He's got options out wide. It's a goal kick. Matic goes looking. Martial played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Austin. Target. Austin. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1. Played into space out wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Redmond is on the score sheet in his last game with a second-half equaliser. Steve Davis spreads it towards the left. And it's Austin. Target. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pogba. There will be a throw-in. Austin finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And it's Davis. Out to the left it goes. Matic. Lukaku is on his... Hits one! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ball is over the line. Davis. Target. Lukaku sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's Redmond. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. Redmond. Redmond! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, good ball. Forward it goes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Bay. Shaw, aimed long and direct. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku, 2 goals to his name already. Lukaku has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's Gabbiadini. Played into space out wide. And help's available out wide. Gabbiadini. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pogba plays it forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Sanchez. Going through. Alexis Sanchez has a hit! Danger averted for now. Hoot. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Well played, he saw that coming. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Gabbiadini, and now the breakaway. Redmond with a long pass. He's in, surely!
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Lukaku looks to clip it forward. Alexis Sanchez aimed in towards the centre. That is good defending. It's been repelled. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's long. It's a good foot in there. Over to the left. Alexis Sanchez. Clear. Time to deliver. Sanchez pumps it into the area. Target. Cedric Suarez. Redmond, long, Cedric Suarez, plays it out to the flank. Into the channel. Now it's Juan Mata. Valencia drills one in. Cedric Suarez gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. And it's Ward-Prowse.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
He spotted the run and played him through. It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gaviadini. Matic, great challenge. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku, that's really nice. Now, what next? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Defence has got rid of that. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse lobs it in gently. Manolo Gabi, great leap! In for the pieces! Fellaini. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control, they did enough to win it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. A very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, the weather for it is forecast to be less than ideal. We are expecting intermittent spells of heavy rain, which just might impact on the quality of the football. I don't think it's going to be sufficient to prevent the football from being played, nor indeed has it deterred the many, many fans who are in here and already generating a terrific atmosphere ahead of the game, which kicks off any moment now.
One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here.
Martial goes long. And he just whacks it away. Aimed in towards the centre. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
The shot's on! That is wayward.
Martial can't receive that, can he?
Taylor. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Martial. Lindelof. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Taylor. Cork. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Matic. He's played him through. He's come loose. And the counter is on. Goodmanson has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Defoe. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Pogba. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's on his way! And it's been taken straight back. Mata. This is promising. Going through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Clears it out of harm's way. Pogba. And it's Juan Mata. Looking to shoot! Gets good distance on it. Can he score?
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Tries a header!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's the throw. Gross. Aimed long and direct. Goodmanson. Cork. Vokes. And the ball's come out. Martial. Pogba. That's really nice. Now, what next? Surely. He'll have it in. And it's a goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Cork. Pogba battles to win it back. Cork. It's a fabulous position. Cork cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Cork, can he scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a hit! Martial gets it back. Time to deliver. Plays it back. He's had a shot! That's gone a long way up and away. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Martial. Tarkowski. Defour. Bardsley. Defour. Gross. Gross. Cork. Taylor. Brady. Gross spreads it towards the left. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's got away. No foul, says the referee. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Big chance to get at them. And it's Vokes. Now it's Goodmanson. Referee's given a throw. Bardsley. That is terrific skill. Chance, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Gross. And it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
And he's whipped it in low, trying to get there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Defour. And it's Brady. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Darmian tries running with the ball at his feet. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Has a look and has a go. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very...
Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Darmian.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's been won straight back. Folks. So not long left in this now. Is this to be it? Is this where their title bid hits the buffers? Darmian goes looking. And it's Rashford. Matic. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Matic. Lingard looking to run onto it. Matic. Shot at goal! Struck first time. No, he's missed it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Matic. With a long pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, the manager making the last of his changes. Managed to get it away. And he's going long. Boots it to safety. And through to the goalkeeper. The final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other.
One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Rashford. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly. Giroud. Giroud, he's had a go! Bay. Pogba. Juan Mata. Forward it goes. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Shaw. And he just whacks it away. Pogba battles to win it back. Rashford! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rashford certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Over to the left.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Cesc Fabregas. It's a decent ball. Nice touch. Juan Mata. Now it's Pogba. He slid it through. Goalkeeper's ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's being closely tested here. He's got through. Now it's Giroud. It's Giroud! Aimed long and direct. Juan Mata. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Martial. Oh, really good feet from him. Going through. Rashford! Drinkwater plays it forward. A real chance to break. Pogba. He's gone for it! Oh, it's gone in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Costa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. To get it forward quickly. Rashford is steaming forward. He's got away. Mata tries lifting it over. Fires it in low. Can get that clear. It's Martial! That's a great exchange.
Martial very sharply moved into position, a give and go without end product, unfortunately.
And it's Giroud. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Martial. And it's got through. He's left his man. Ashley Young's delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. Now the counter. Ashley Young with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Costa coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Willian pumps it into the area, and it's hoisted clear. And out to safety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Rashford! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Giroud. Azar. Now it's Giroud. Played out to the right. Now it's Willian. There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And the Herrera, out wide to the right. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he heaves it forward. Ref shakes the shoots. Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And he's away. And the Herrera. Martial. And the Herrera.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
They're really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rudiger gets good distance on it. And now the breakaway. And it's Azar. Zappacosta. Willian looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Giroud. Giroud. It's Giroud! Willian!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Plays a clever pass. Rashford plays it out to the flank. Pogba.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Could be thinking about a shot here. Giroud hits one! It's a goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rashford. Shaw. Azpilicueta has a swing at it! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Zappacosta. Giroud. Willian. Oh, that's neat. He slid it through. And that has been clubbed away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And back out it comes. And the Herrera. And it's Rashford. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Matic. Rashford spreads it towards the left. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And that would have been game, set and match.
Fellaini is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Rudiger boots it to safety. Moses. Kovacic plays it out to the wing. Now it's Giroud. Giroud gets through on his own. Giroud unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Moses tries to stroke it through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's made certain that won't get through. Rudiger. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Knocks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rashford. Now it's Herrera. There's no flag. Has a hit! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now, the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remained true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.